What are you going to ask me? What do you want me to talk about?
Okay, you're on the mic, honey.
All right, what am I talking about here?
Jeez. Action.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I got excited.
As a nonprofit hospice, we are owned by our communities in which we serve. They are the ones who tell us, here's what's needed in our community for patients and families at end of life.
We can't cure you, we can't fix you, but here are the things that we can do to improve your quality of life, to make things better for you. It takes a special skill set to be able to meet people where they are.
Bo Schembechler always says, the team, the team, the team. And that's what is so amazing about Hospice of Michigan.
Not just the physical support, but the emotional support that they need, the spiritual support that they need, the grief support that they need.
Grief support. We don't cut corners with that. We have rich and deep programs that help families, especially after the death of that loved one.
I think a lot of times people tend to forget that the people that are receiving the care from hospice, sometimes they're more concerned and worried how their family is dealing with what they're going through.
Right. Whenever death is there's need.
Even if it doesn't affect you right now, one day it will.
My grandfather, he was a World War II veteran. He was a ice truck delivery driver. He's just a great guy. When he was diagnosed with cancer, I was engaged to be married. And they didn't really give him that long to live at that point, but he was determined to be there for my wedding. You're not going to be able to use any of this.
Take a breath.
Well, my family had been introduced to hospice a while before and knew that when the time came, they were the right people to call in. I do remember that my grandfather was feeling so good at one point while he was in Hospice of Michigan's care, and that's when he said, you know, do you think I could go to the casino? And he was really worried that he might get in trouble with Hospice of Michigan for that, because he felt so good, and he didn't think that seemed right because he was in hospice care. He was supposed to be really sick. And later he learned that that's what they wanted. They wanted to make him feel good, and they wanted him to still find joy. Because of the care that he was receiving, he had this new sense of energy. We were able to really enjoy those last 6 or 7 months that we had. We were able to still have really great memories and do things that really mattered.
There are patients that are very expensive. The for-profits do not want to treat those patients.
Believe it or not, there are hospices who can turn away a patient.
With the help of our donors, we are able to do that, along with pediatric patients.
We'll take care of any patient, regardless of their age, their diagnosis, or their ability to pay.
And I want to say thank you for serving your country.
Hospice of Michigan takes everyone, but that's why fundraising is so important.
If they're not financed and supported today, there would be no way that they would be here when they needed them. We always say hospice is tomorrow for any one of us.
I think it's a great worthy cause for anybody that may not necessarily have it now, but they may at some point need, and so why not do it now when you can help others, because they're going to help you at some point down the road.
I've looked for ways to try to support the organization where I can, so another family can receive the same level of care mine did.